happy day, beautiful soul. Okay. Woo! The energy is energying. Yeah, it's been a lot of energy happening, and so we're just spirit. This is a timeless message for those watching at this time. Thank you so much for being here. I call in on our spirit team to bring forth guidance and protection as we bring forth messages for those that are watching. I think I said that already. There's this like repeating energy happening where it's like you feel like you might be repeating a cycle. You feel like you might be like something might be. It almost feels like there's an old process or thought pattern or habit or person or something that feels like it's resurfacing, and I'm hearing right now that it's all in your mind. And as I say that, this is at the split of the deck, it's all in your mind, and there's this need to allow yourself to move away from it because it's blocking your creation. That's the message that feels like. So all right, let's just get into it. We're going to use a different oracle deck than I usually use. I was called to it today. This is an older deck that was gifted to me, and I don't use it very often. But when I do, the messages always hit, and it wants to talk. Okay, so we've already had 3 cards fly out. I will link this deck in the description box. This is the Psychic Tarot. Shout out to the lovely soul that gifted this deck to me. Okay, let's see. We have Triumph, Passion Ignited, and Moving On. 7, 1, and 6. And you can see in this Triumph card, they're marching forward. And the number 7, I recently actually looked this number up, and it correlates to the number Y. So you might be like asking yourself why a lot, but the number 7 is like the number of new. It's the number of forward motion. It's the number of like things happening. And so it feels like you're just being triumphant in a passion. Like there's this passion that's ignited in you, and with it being the number 1 card and that correlating to the Magician, it feels like the Magician in the tarot. It feels like it is that energy. You see how the image of this deck, they're harnessing the power within them, and it's very heart chakra energy, but there's this fullness happening here. You could see the circle is crossing through her heart chakra and her 3rd eye right below her crown. So there's like this focusing, there's like this recentering, there's this triumph happening through you moving on. Okay, and so it feels very heart forward, and your mind, again, there's this energy of the mind coming to stop the forward movement of the heart. Ooh, I'm gonna try and repeat that. I don't remember the things I say when I'm channeling. I feel like that was very powerful. I can't remember it. If somebody can drop that in the description box or in the comment section, because that feels very powerful. But there's this passion that it feels like it's ignited, but it's lived within you for a long time. There's this heart-centered passion that is coming to the surface for you, and I'm feeling like with the energy of the 7 and the 6, like you're really in between this world, right? The card came out, Triumph, Passion Ignited, and Moving On. And when we look at how these cards came out, it's like there's something that you need to move on from in order to continue the flame burning of this passion. It's like this triumph because you've recognized it. This triumph in like you understand that you have this bigger purpose. The triumph in like you are recognizing within your heart space is what I'm hearing. And I'm feeling a lot. I really am. There's just been like it's like it's almost like pulsating, wanting to come up out of my throat chakra. So Give yourself grace, because it feels like you've tried this before, you've said this before. It feels like a familiar yet scary realm because of past failures. And Spirit wants to remind you that failure doesn't exist, because you may have perceived that first time as a failure, but you learned so much. And now when you go forward this time, things are going to be different, not only because of how you're different, because you perceive things different, but because there's this cycle coming back to you that was always for you. You just needed to move on and come back from it. But now what you're needing to move on from is a thought pattern that it's going to be the same as before. Very relatable to my previous message of like, it's coming from your heart chakra, but at the same time, your heart like felt pain within this space before. So there's this remembrance that you are holding on to, when you need to remember that you are not the same person, you're not in the same space, you have grown, you have changed, you are different. If it pertains to a business, your business is in a different place, your business mindset is in a different place. You know how to transmute things differently. You are different. You present yourself differently. Just because something maybe didn't work in a business sense before doesn't mean it's not going to work now. It may be in a relationship, it may be something romantic. You may have connected with somebody, there may be a connection coming to you. It kind of feels like there's this person that's been in your energy that comes and goes, but there's like this passion that's ignited there within both of your heart centers. But it feels like you're feeling like, of course we've all been hurt, right? Like, of course we've all experienced heartbreak at some capacity. There is no hurt that is greater than the other. Hurt is hurt, pain is pain. Like, that is just a fact. And so I'm hearing right now that just because you felt the pain before doesn't mean that it's going to feel painful again. And there's also this reminder of duality in everything. I'm getting called back to the number 716. I don't know if that is a number that means something. I'm going to look it up. And I might link that in the description below. If you have a download on that, please put that in the comment section. It feels 716 feels very powerful. But yeah, there's like this backwards energy. Instead of it being like the 6 and then the 7, there's like this triumph in the heart chakra first, and then there's your mind needs to catch up. And it almost feels like there's also a need to physically leave something in the past. You see that item in their hand? There may be something that is holding old energy that doesn't resonate with your current timeline. There may be several things, but I feel like when I said that, you knew exactly what I was talking about. So trust yourself in that. As I say that, this is at the bottom of the deck. You have 2 6s. 6s is I love 6s and 6s together, because the number 6 is victory. So literally when I said you already know, this was at the bottom of the deck, confirming and validating to trust your intuition, because you are moving into the space of triumph, even if it doesn't feel like that right now. Okay, we have to remember, my love, that I feel a big heavy pressure on my chest and on my shoulders, so I'm feeling like you're feeling really weighed down by something. And I just want to pause and ask you to take a deep breath. You're safe, and it's okay. I feel like the talking about pain and the heart chakra brought up something really painful for you. And I'm really sorry that you experienced that, babe. I understand how painful love is. And that's what I'm hearing, is that you're focusing on how bad it felt, and you're not remembering how good it feels. And I'm also hearing that you had it, like, you do understand how good it feels and felt and can feel, but you're your mind being stuck on the pain is blocking you from receiving that. And this is pertaining many different situations for each of you, as this is a collective reading. There's just been a lot of transition in your life, babe. You've been making a lot of sudden changes. You've been flowing with yourself. You've been flowing with the energy. And it's like you've been in constant motion. Again, splitting the decks, the constant motion. And it's like you've been in this constant motion, and there's been this slower movement of maybe abundance or seeing things come to fruition. Literally, like, Spirit is saying to be patient and to trust your journey. And the image of this card with the duality, like the yin and the yang images, right? The polarity here, it's like to remember that there is a polarity. To remember that there is always a duality to everything. So in order to walk into this, you have to leave something behind. You can't take everything you can't take everything now into this new dream life, right? I believe, so I said it. But that's not what I'm hearing so many things. So somebody is saying you do believe that this is true. So please keep believing that this is true, because Spirit wants you to claim your own power within yourself. There's this flame that's been ignited. Like, there is this, you see the image of like dancing within the flame? It's like, go dance, let yourself move through the emotion. Lots of movement energy, forward movement here, forward movement here. There needs to be movement in energy, but in an intentional way. I totally got distracted on what I was going to say, so it must not have been meant. But again, it's like, you know that you have so many options. You know that I'm feeling that you're getting several offers, and maybe you're just not sure which direction to go into. It's like a crossroads energy. There's, again, like, you have the power here, though, babe. Like, you have the power here to uncross your arms and take the damn blindfold off. You have the power to stand up, to look around you. You have the power to see what resources are right in front of you. It's very mental. The swords is mental energy. So yeah, there's this like, and you know what I'm focusing on? And I've never focused on this ever when I look at this card. I'm looking at the shoes. You see the color of the feet? The shoes are yellow. The color yellow is significant to joy, to happiness. It's a positive color. So it's like, I feel like the message in this is, if you allow yourself to unshackle yourself from your own mind, you'll be able to experience the joy in each step. That is so fucking cool. That message is dope. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. You have the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. There is definitely a love energy in the reading. This collective has been pouring into themselves recently. Some of you are fighting and resisting pouring into yourself. Some of you have recently surrendered to it, and it feels like you are walking away and moving away from the shame around it. While others, I mean, again, the journey is different for everybody. I'm feeling a lot more energy in the collective right now, and I love it. It feels so good. It feels so diverse in journey, and I think that is so beautiful, because it's so resonant. There's a message in that of everybody is different, and everybody is on their own path, and everybody is within their own journey. And so don't compare yourself to another person. Honor where you're at. But there's this beauty of everybody, no matter where you're at on your journey, babe, the energy is still collective. And my heart is thumping. I'm feeling like there's this energy of there's this like really big love energy and a really big like mental block. And you're being asked to see everything that's in front of you. And you're being asked to see it from a different perspective of understanding that you are now in this magician space. And I just realized, okay, you have literally the magician twice. So you have the magician twice, babe. You have the magician twice, the one card twice. You have the sixes twice, and you have twos twice. Again, there's a polarity. I'm feeling like there's multiple things happening for you. Could be multiple offers, multiple options, but it feels like there's multiple pieces of moving parts in your life right now. And it's part of why it's feeling so hard to decompartmentalize when you're normally pretty good at it. It feels like there's this challenge of you're not really understanding what to put where while you're decompartmentalizing, because there's so much right now. There's like so much happening. There's so much change. You're moving past several comfort zones. You're really embodying the energy of the magician, and I'm hearing that you don't even know it. You've just been in this constant movement where you're not even aware of the fact that you're in this energy. And look, there's 3 cups now when we hold them, and that also is the number 3. The numbers are feeling really significant in this reading. I am not super educated in numerology, I'm learning, and it's surface level where I'm at. So if anybody is more aware in that way, please, again, drop it in the comments. This feels so significant. The number 3, there's 1, 2 is 3, then you have 3 cups. It's like, again, doubles, right? We're seeing things in doubles. There are things happening in so many ways, and I'm feeling it's mental, it's physical, and it's ethereal. That's the 3. It's like the Holy Trinity in a spiritual sense. I'm hearing that your mental state is the blockages from your trauma. The emotional state is where you're currently at, and where you're currently at and calling in, and your higher self of knowing that you need to merge the 2. And the Ace of Wands, again, a 1, beginning. Spirit, universe, your ancestors are giving you a gift, and it feels like the gift of passion. We've been talking a lot about passion and sensuality, and it's not just like romantic. It's embracing those parts of you without shame, and being able to experience joy and pleasure and sensuality in life, romanticizing your life. Because you're being offered something. Like, this just feels so big, and it feels so new. And I think that's why it feels really scary. Let's see what fell. Just 1 second. Oh, and I can't find it. Here it is. I'm laughing because you can't make it up. You can't make it up. And now this is the number 13 card. Did I do my math? Did I do that right? Nope. 10, 5, 16. Yeah. Which is the number 7. You can't make it up. Like, the Tower card speaks for itself. It's things falling away. It's you letting go and letting the shit letting it crumble. It's you walking away from the things that don't resonate with you so that you can accept these offers. It's like being in this space to receive, to be able to see what's in front of you, because you have to be in a space of being open in order for you to fully receive, because the offers will present themselves to you. And I'm hearing right now that there have been offers presented to you in the past, but you weren't ready. And so Spirit is wanting to remind you that you are ready, and it's time for you to choose that now. It's time for you to take only what resonates and walk away from what doesn't. Okay? This is people, places, things, thought patterns, addictions. This is leaving what is not in resonance with your dream life and where you're going now, and all the steps that you've been taking to get here. Because I'm hearing right now, Spirit is saying you've already arrived. Okay, you went through the birth canal, and so now it's like you're taking your first breaths in this new cycle, and it feels like, where am I? What am I doing? Like, there's this huge ending. You're having so many mental revelations of what and who doesn't resonate with you, and it's so much where it's like you're needing to walk away from a lot, and it may feel really like I'm getting a lot of sad energy coming through as well. Like you may be feeling really sad, and that may be what's keeping you stuck, is like this depression and this sadness, because you know that it all needs to be so different, and you may be clinging on to something, and clinging on to it is causing you more pain than it is good, and it will keep the portal stuck. It will not portal, well, that's what came through. It'll keep the portal stuck, which I'm hearing will be like a time lapse. It'll be a constant time lapse. It's like if you don't move forward in this passion, it's going to be this constant loop. Spirit is really saying, baby, go get it. Go get it. I don't know, I just got really... My eyes are like watering. You feel like you don't deserve this. You feel like you've been a giver for so long in your life. And now that it's time for you to receive, you're having a really hard time receiving. Because you're not used to being on this side of it. You're not used to getting it all. And there's this fear of it. Of like, you're going to get it all and it's going to feel so good, and then it's going to be ripped away. And like, that's the fear. And fear can't exist. It's only an illusion. Fear is only an illusion. Fear is only an illusion of your reality. It's an illusion of your reality. Fear does not exist. Do you want this? Do you want everything? Do you want your wish fulfillment? Do you want the joy and the celebration? You do. And that's why you're staying stuck. That's why you're staying stagnant. This is bottom of the deck. And this was bottom of the deck for the Oracle. So the two bottom of the deck cards, I feel like are reminding you to use your intuition, to use what is beyond logic, to move with what your body is telling you feels good, to trust yourself, and to know that you do deserve to have it all. Just because it didn't work out before, just because you got hurt before, just because you were rejected in the past, just because there was tragedy, just because you maybe weren't as successful as you hoped, just because all of that happened, it taught you a lesson on how to show up now differently, in how to get this. Look at that, 3, 4. You can choose to stay stuck here, which is you have all of these opportunities stacked up. You have all these options. You're standing on your own personal world, looking out at the world, and you're alone. It feels safer for you to be alone than to build the life and the community and the love that you want. And that hits so home for me too. I get that. We're human beings at the end of the day. So I'm feeling like give yourself grace for that. Show up to yourself and loving yourself through that. But then move forward through it and let it go. And allow yourself to take what only resonates with you so that you don't stay stuck here and you can have this. Because you have the option. You're being presented an option right now through your passion. There's passion in your life in so many capacities is what I'm hearing. In every capacity is what I'm hearing. It's like this totality. Like there is passion igniting your mind. There's passion igniting your intuition. There's passion igniting your heart chakra. And it's like it's creating this very beautiful, deep, passionate energy. And now you need to let it release out through your mouth. And I just had a confirmation burp. Thank you, Spirit. It's like saying something that you needed to say a long time ago. And maybe it's to yourself. Whether you're releasing a thought pattern, maybe it's to another person, maybe, and that's not it doesn't have to be a bad thing in what you're saying. I think I need to clarify that is when I say you're speaking this passion into your life and you're talking about it, it's positive. You're passionately speaking about you in a positive way, right? And you're believing that so fully and wholly that you have no choice but to move on, but to let it crumble, because there's offers coming into you. It feels like several, not just one offer. Again, you're getting offers for totality, like in totality of wish fulfillment, to bring forth the mental stimulation, the emotional fulfillment, the tangible items, like a whole new life in the best way. Confirmation. I'm sorry for saying sorry, guys. Thank you, Spirit. You know what? That feels like a very important. Stop apologizing for things that you don't need to apologize for, and instead recognize it as a good thing. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation, right? There's this like need to shift the mental pattern and to realize that you are triumphant already as you are. Like you've already made it, babe. This was the first card of the reading. This is how you started the reading, in the triumph energy, and you're not allowing yourself to freaking see it. You're not allowing yourself to see it, and you need to believe it, okay? You need to believe it and go get it. Just go get it. Work through all the mental shit, okay? Nobody can do it like you. Nobody holds the magic the way you do. Everyone holds their own key to magic. Everyone's magic, everyone's fingerprint, everyone's energy is different. That's why we all get to have it all. That's why we all get to succeed. Because everybody's magic is still magic. Okay? So honor yours and stop comparing it to everybody else's, and look at all the magic that you possess now. Look at the abundance that you possess now. Look at the infinite knowledge that you possess now. In your own magic, because nobody can be your magic. And honor that. Recognize that, babe. And go fucking get everything. I love you. This is a really good reading. And we're going to leave it right there. So stop being freaking stuck and stubborn in your shit, okay? We're now in Gemini season, so you got to make a decision, babe. If you're watching this in real time, we just hit Gemini season. There is movement, so you got to, it's going to be up to you, because free will still exists, okay? I feel like I need to say that. This is a little bit of a longer reading, so thank you for rocking with me, but free will still exists, so Spirit can deliver these messages to you through me, but you still have the free will to make the decisions that you're going to make. And so you can choose to make the decision to walk from a passionate place, to move from a passionate place and get everything the hell you want, because you're worthy of it, okay? Because you deserve it, because it's your birthright. This is something you've been working for your whole life. So don't allow your own mental shit to block you from getting it. Otherwise, you'll stay in the loop and you'll stay stagnant. Okay? So do you want to go have it all and enjoy a passionate life at every capacity? Do you want that? Or do you want this? Okay? And I'm getting like my hands mixed up on which card. So there's like this energy of like you're feeling confused. Things may be feeling a little bit jumbled, but it's okay? And I felt that in my jaw when I said that. So that may have made some of your jaws tighten, because my jaw literally tightened when I said that. So relax. You're safe. You've done the work to get yourself here, and you've done a damn good job, and now it's time for you to receive. Okay? The givers are in their era of receiving. It's all that good karma for everything you've given and poured into everybody around you for your whole life. The way you parented your parents. The way you raised yourself. The way you allowed everything to help you grow and learn. The way everything has been on purpose for you. You've been doing the work your whole life. You've been giving your whole life. It's time for you to go get your fucking victory, babe. It's time for you to go live a passionate life, okay? It's time for you to let it all go. It's time for you to move on and follow your intuition and trust it. Go get it. Go get your dream life. Go get it. You deserve it. You deserve it, okay? I love you. Go be passionately beautiful, you beautiful, delicious human being. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next message.